Donald Trump really doesn't care about veterans, and let me tell you why that's maybe a good thing. My name is Chris Goldsmith. I'm a former U.S. Army Sergeant. I'm a long term veterans advocate, deployed to Iraq in 2005, and I'm a former lobbyist. Doug Collins was just confirmed as the Secretary of Veterans Affairs. The Department of Veterans Affairs is the second largest department behind only the Pentagon, behind only the Department of Defense. It's the second largest department in the United States, both in terms of its overall budget and in terms of its personnel. And if you know anything about Project 2025, you know that its ultimate objective is to slash everything across government. And by now, you know that Project 2025 is the blueprint for the second Trump administration. So, Donald Trump, if he had any policy ideas, he would do this. But we all know he's really not running the show. It's the people around him who are just making these policies up. And these Project 2025 people are really insistent on destroying the VA because it is socialized medicine and it's better than private healthcare. But the Department of Veterans Affairs isn't just healthcare. It's not just hospitals, and it's not just serving 9 million patients, veterans who get healthcare. The Department of Veterans Affairs is made up of 3 separate agencies. There is the VHA, the Veterans Health Administration. That's the hospital type stuff. There's the VBA, the Veterans Benefits Administration. So that's how veterans who are disabled or Gold Star families, families who've lost a service member in the military, that's the agency that processes their benefits. And there's the NCA, the National Cemetery Administration, which does what it sounds like. So you would think that Doug Collins, this one man, who was just confirmed by the Senate, you would think that that's a full-time job. But apparently, in the Trump administration, it's not. And why am I saying that? Because Donald Trump just fired 2 people and gave Doug Collins their extra jobs, and it has nothing to do with veterans. Doug Collins is now the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, and he's the interim director for the Office of Special Counsel and the Office of Government Ethics. Now, remember I said this is a relative term, like this being a good thing is relative. And I say that because the mission of Project 2025 and everyone around Trump is to destroy government. And Donald Trump is running out of loyal cronies. And because he's running out of loyal cronies, he's got to give one person 3 full-time jobs. And there's just not enough time in the day for Doug Collins to destroy the VA and to corrupt these 2 ethics and investigations offices at the same time. And that's why I guess it's kind of a good thing that Donald Trump doesn't care about veterans. Because if he did care about veterans, he would do what the Republicans want him to do, and that is destroy the VA. But running the VA or destroying the VA would be a full-time job. And now the man that Donald Trump appointed to do those things, he's got 3 full-time jobs. So I guess thank you, Donald Trump, for hating veterans, because I like my health care and I don't want anything to happen to it.